In my own opinion, based on my experience, the number one reason that causes most people to end up losing in the money in the market is that they just want quick results. You see, they don't want to put in work, they don't want to study the strategy, they don't want to study risk management and psychology. All they want to do is make money now. Why? That's because they've seen someone out there claiming that you can make money like that. And that's the number one reason why most people end up losing most of their monies. And then guess what? They call this a scam because they've not taken time to literally study something as important as trading. They just want quick result. All right. Of course, we understand that you can make a lot of money in trading, but that takes a lot of time, especially just to become consistently profitable. That takes a lot of time. So you can just come in the market, study for 1 week, 3 weeks, and expect that you're going to become a consistently profitable trader. You're literally lying to yourself. So what are you supposed to do if you want to be a consistently profitable trader in the market? I've talked about these things over and over, and I'm going to re-emphasize them again. Okay, so this is the approach. If I was starting over, and this is the blueprint I would actually follow. Number one, I would take my time and study the strategy. I would find someone who already knows the strategy, and I would follow them. I would learn the strategy. I would backtest the strategy beyond everything. I would first start to study the strategy and make sure that the strategy is actually profitable. How do you know the strategy is profitable? You don't just believe someone when they say, "Oh, I have this much of a strategy," right? What you have to do is get that strategy, master it, and then backtest that strategy. You backtest using previous data to show that this strategy is actually profitable. It's only when you've done this that you can now move on to the next thing, which is trading that strategy, live trading that strategy. You don't just jump into it. You have to backtest, forward test it, and then live test that strategy with a small account. Then that's how you develop the confidence in the strategy. You've seen several times where this one knows how to set the strategy. A new student comes and then they say the strategy doesn't work. Why? Because they're not given it time. The other person is using it and they're making money. How about you? It's because you're not given enough time and you don't have the confidence in it. The confidence will only come after seeing the strategy go up and down, yet still remain profitable. That is extremely important. So once you have figured out the strategy, then you have to understand risk management. Most people just jump into the market without realizing how much they're standing to lose on a particular trade. They're just taking random trades with random risk, which is very, very terrible. And it's actually a recipe for disaster. So you have to have a systematic approach. As a professional trader, you are a risk manager first. You're looking at managing risk before you're actually thinking about making money. Because you can only control how much money you lose, but you can't know how much money you're going to make. Like, you can know the outcome of trades. Therefore, the first thing you're supposed to do is predefine the risk. How much money am I comfortable losing? If this trade went against me, am I comfortable if I lost this much? That you need to be able to predefine and be okay with it. So risk management is extremely, extremely important because you can have a 90% win rate, you can have a 100% win rate, but if you just lose one trade, you end up losing everything because you over leverage and over risk on that particular account, and then end up blowing your account. So risk management differentiates a gambler and a professional trader. Then once you've mastered your strategy, you've mastered the risk management, then you have to master yourself. You have to master what is in between two ears here. And that's the most difficult part to do. Why? Because as humans, naturally, we're not meant to be traders. We are not created to be traders. So you have to shift your mindset. You have to have a different kind of a mindset. You can be a very successful person in the outside world. You can be a doctor, you can be a lawyer, you can be an engineer, you can be very smart, right? But when you come to the market, all that can actually work against you. Because in these other fields, being smart will help you, right? It will help you. Being analytical will help you. But with trading, you can do all the analysis. You can identify beautiful patterns, but the outcome still remains random. Therefore, the only one who's able to become a consistent profitable is that person who's willing to actually change their mindset, who's willing to learn how to think in probabilities, who's willing to actually understand that they can do everything right, yet still lose money. That's the person that will remain consistently profitable over time. But if you want to make money now, if you can't lose, if you're too stubborn to say, me, I can't lose, me, I'm too smart, well, trading will humble you. Trading is going to humble you. So you have to shift your mindset when you come into the market. You have to have a larger sample size kind of a mindset. You have to have a probabilistic mindset. That's the only thing that's going to separate you from the other person. Not intelligence, not greed. All those things may work against you. So you have to be a good loser. You have to learn how to lose aggressively. If you can do that, then you have a chance of becoming profitable. If you can combine all these three things I've talked about, then you have a chance to become profitable. Forex trading is one of the biggest markets in the world. Do you know that on a daily basis, the market, what is traded over the market is about 7.7 trillion US dollars. That's on a daily basis. And they don't have to win everything. No, just need to get just a bit of it. So it's the biggest market in the world. Biggest. So it's worth studying. Look, we spend years in college, we spend years in high school, we spend years trying to become whatever I wanted to become. If you can be maybe a doctor, an engineer, a nurse, can go spend those years learning. But with those jobs, your salary is literally limited, right? You're limited to how much money you can make on a monthly basis. But you gave it all the time. You studied all night. You woke up to study. But why can't you give trading that much attention? Because Forex trading has a potential to literally change your life. You can change your life with trading. So don't rush it. Don't rush it. Give it time, study, practice for a test until you are comfortable, until you are confident in the strategy. And when you have achieved that, then I'm telling you will be able to make money such that you'll be surprised. You make so much money that you make someone's annual salary in 1 month. We've seen that happen. So something that has that much potential is something that you're supposed to take very, very seriously. I know most people look at it as a get-rich-quick scheme because, of course, you've seen mentors, you've seen your gurus out there telling you that you can flip your account in a day, you can make this much in a day because they have an agenda. But I'm telling you, you study and give it everything. And trust me, you'll be so happy that you actually did. You'll be happy that you actually gave it your all. So don't rush it. Forex trading is not going anywhere. I've been trading since 2020. This is my 60th year and it's still there. It's not going anywhere. The market just keeps on changing. The market is very dynamic. It keeps on changing. So you have to remain adaptable. Of course, don't just keep on just changing the strategies. Adapt. You see that the market is very volatile, maybe increase your stop loss. Okay? But don't change. Don't fall into a trap of changing strategies over and over. Every strategy you have its wins and every strategy you have its losses. Don't be lied to that, oh, my strategy wins every time. That's the first sign of a scam. So stay alert. Otherwise, I wish you all the very best. This is Matthews from M&O Forex Traders, and I wish you all the very best. Make sure you follow our YouTube, Instagram, and also Facebook page. Remember, our Facebook page is M&O Forex Traders 2.0. Our YouTube is M&O Forex Traders, and our Facebook, our Instagram is M&O Forex Traders right there. All right. So you guys, until next time, take care of yourselves, and I wish you all the very best. Cheers.